Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me with my very special friend Ariane Poole. Now I have spoken about Ariane many times on this channel and I want you to meet her in person live and 10 years after I met her.
I know.
I know.
It's been a long time we've known each other. And
crazy.
How wonderful. Yes. Yes.
Well, what's really cool is that when I first started 60 and Me, I found Ariane and we invited her to come out to Zurich. She came out and we did a series of videos on makeup. And they're 10 years younger, but it was amazing. Yeah. And they're still on our channel here, our YouTube channel, and they're getting still lots of views. And
they're still relevant. Yeah. All of the information that we shared with you is still relevant, no matter when you dip in and out of it, which I think is fantastic.
It's really cool. Yeah. And we basically did a series of videos, like one for the eyes and then foundation and then lips and so on. But you check them on the channel here, you'll find them on YouTube and they're really cool. But anyway, here I am in the UK. I'm visiting family and Ariane is not too far from me, so she drove in. Yeah, and Ariane lives here in the UK. Now, she has been in the makeup industry for about 45 years. Yes. And she's done makeup of so many people in so many different magazines and, celebrities and royalty and really well known.
Yeah. But I have to say, my favorite thing to do is when I'm doing stuff like this, when I'm sharing information, because a lot of us, we go into a makeup counter or we look at a magazine and it isn't relevant 100% to us. And then we think there's something wrong with us. Like I just say, there is never anything wrong with you. It's just that you've been given misinformation. Yeah. That's all.
And we are, 60 and Me is in line with those values completely. Yeah. We're all about aging beautifully and feeling that, beauty gets redefined as you get older. And
Absolutely.
And the makeup should just be fun.
Yeah. And if you're someone who doesn't like wearing makeup and doesn't want to wear makeup, hey, no, that's absolutely fine. Do I wear makeup every single day? Heck no. I wear it when I want to, when I feel that it makes me feel better, or when I want to be pulled together in a different kind of way. But if you're somebody that's watching and you think, I stopped wearing makeup because it's not looking good on me anymore, watch this and I can promise you you'll learn a few hints and tips and tricks.
Okay, so here we are. I am, well, you probably guessed because I haven't got any makeup on except on this side. Yeah. And we did this so that Ariane, she's left-handed by the way, I discovered.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, she's going to do finish the foundation. I'm on this side. The foundation and concealer. And check this concealer. First of all, by the way, as Ariane mentioned, she's using all of her own products, and I love her line. It's vegan, mostly all. I think
it's 98% vegan,
cruelty free.
It's all cruelty free, 100% cruelty free.
Made in United States, but she's in Canada. She's here in the UK. So, but anyway, it's a beautiful product line, and we'll leave the details. So if you're interested at all, but really, I'm seeing some things for the first time. Some cream products that Ariane has just brought out. So let's dive in and let's do this side of my face here so that I match.
Margaret was asking me about foundation sticks. She was curious about foundation sticks because she thought they were only for someone who had a more oily complexion or a combination of complexion. Yeah. But my ones you can use on a dry skin. And it's great for our age group, and I am definitely in our age group, so I promise you I'm not.
And it's really lovely. It's got a nice glow. Anyway,
it have a nice glow?
Yeah, it does.
Exactly.
I mean, we've got good light here, to be fair, but that's still.
But so what I did is just plopped a little bit on like that, and the key is the buffing brush. So it doesn't matter what foundation you're wearing. So if you're someone that needs to wear a foundation, I need a foundation because I've got very high coloring rosacea. But if you're someone that wants to wear a foundation, doing it this way, what happens is you get lighter weight coverage, but you get the coverage and it's not like a big heavy mask. So if you just turn to me a little bit so I can see there. And I'm going to just pop a little bit there on your forehead.
And notice it's not like brushing, it's more patting.
Yeah, it's like swirly patty. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's swirly patty.
Swirly patty.
New technique, swirly patty.
Yeah, that's going to be a new catchphrase. Now, but what's nice about it, it means that it's not pushing it into the skin. It's not dragging it on your face or anything like that. And if you've got a bit of pigmentation or high coloring or something like that, you can just put a little bit of extra on those areas. It is fantastic. Now, I haven't put any on Margaret's eyelids or underneath her eyes. I've only gone to here because I'm going to use some concealer underneath her eyes.
And funnily enough, the coverage is very good. I have a very big age spot here, and you didn't even work on it. You just literally patted once on there and it was gone. So
it was a quick pat.
And this is super, super, super for travel.
Oh, I use the light shade. You've got the medium shade on. But it covers the things that you want it to cover. Now, if you don't need a lot of coverage or anything like that, use a tinted moisturizer. You don't have to use a heavy foundation. You can use whatever you like. But the same kind of principle I would hold true with using something like that. And the reason why I haven't used my fingers is because my hands are quite warm. And it takes off half of it when as you put it on. So we don't want to do that. So let me do this quickly. And let me grab the concealer.
Also, Ariane has a tinted moisturizer and a matte in your line.
Yeah.
Here's the concealer.
This is terrific. Now, you see I'm patting that on quite low on Margaret. You see where I've gone here? I've gone down here. And it isn't a really light concealer.
No,
if you use one that is too light, especially as we get older and we have sometimes that little bit of puffiness going on, what happens is it makes the puffiness more exaggerated.
Right.
So a little goes a long way. You can use your fingers to pat it, or you can use a brush. I love using a brush because I can just target the areas and I don't have to poke Margaret in the eye with my finger, which is really good.
And I've always mentioned I don't use much concealer, but because it always tends to crease and look very phony, like you've got a ring under your eye. But this blended right in.
Oh, look at
super
that.
Light, brightening.
And it takes away that little bit of darkness there, but it just means that you're not getting any of the puffiness. It's not too light.
Yep. How many shades of that do you have, that concealer?
4 shades in that one. And also too, then we have a pen one as well, and there's 3 shades in the pen.
That's a good one. The one that you press up?
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so let's do the other thing that you have said that you have issues with, and that is eyebrows. So we've had a lot of
look
questions.
At my baby eyebrows. They're all fading and they're thinning, and many people, hands up.
Me too. If I have done my eyebrows, because if I didn't, I don't have
You've
eyebrows.
Got great eyebrows.
Oh,
you
no.
got great shape. No.
Oh no. If I take off my eyebrows, no, it's all makeup.
Okay.
Because if I take them off, I'm missing. I've got gaps. I've got all things going on.
Okay.
And just like everyone else, it's just and it's just put on. Okay, so I am using.
I'm shining at your lipstick that you've got on. That's so pretty. Wait for the lipstick.
Well, you will be having that lipstick in a minute. So So this is the brow duo. I'm using the duo, but you can use a brow balm, a brow pencil. You can use anything like this. Is the ash brown.
Okay, and it's got a mirror actually, which is cool.
Which is it's very good. And I'm using both of the brow powder and the balm together. I can't get the words out. So
I don't have anything like that in my collection. Yeah, let's do that.
Let me just do that. I'm going to also just grab my glasses so I can see.
And so many people have mentioned my eyebrows, and to be honest with you, I don't, I like my eyebrows. They're okay, but it's always special when you get a little bit of just smoothing and a bit of color. It makes a huge difference on your face.
It does. And I'm not doing a lot. So I'm not giving Margaret big, heavy brows. Look what I've just done.
Yeah. See how pretty that color is gorgeous. It's like a light brown.
It's like a light brown. It's got a cool tone, so it's not got too much red in it. A lot of times, if you put on with your eyebrows, if they have too much red in it, it looks like you've got a rash on your brows. Yeah. But that one works really well. Nice. Okay, so I'll do the other side. Match you up.
Okay, match me up.
Okay. And
can you guys see this? I hope you can see this. I can't look in the mirror, but.
Oh, hold on a minute. So I brush them down, then I fill them in, and then I brush them back up.
Okay.
And this is great. So if you're someone like Margaret or myself who have got gray or white hair or ash blonde hair, you need to make your eyebrows a tiny bit darker. If you're somebody who has got a darker hair, or if you've got like a red hair, then you want to make them a tiny bit lighter. You don't want to make them too heavy because then they take over your entire face. Cool. So different things for different people. It's not one size fits all.
It's hard, you're hardly touching. I mean, you're not pressing in at all. You're like just highlighting or enhancing.
Yeah, so all I've done there is I've just gone in and let me just stand up here so I can take a peek. And I'm lifting them up a little bit there. Just giving them a tiny little bit of a lift.
Does that brow pomade or whatever you call it, hold them in place a little bit? Or?
Yes, that's exactly what that does.
Yeah.
Also, if you're somebody that, I've got a chicken pox mark on one of my brows, I take a little bit of the pomade and mix it with the powder and pop it into the little bit. So that's that done.
Okay, so eyebrows are done. I'm happy with that. That's actually perfect.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to eyes. Now, Margaret has told me that she really loves purpley eyeshadow. So I have brought her a purpley eyeshadow, which is called Amethyst. It's a cream eyeshadow. It's a really easy color to wear. in the old days, purple was a really tricky one because it made you look like you've been crying, which all my purples have a blue undertone, so you're never going to look like you're crying. I don't want you to cry.
And by the way, this you put this on me 10 years ago.
We've been doing
Ariane was one of the, I'm seriously one of the first people that I mean, since I've now, tried a lot of things out in 10 years, there was no one doing cream hot eyeshadow. And if you've got hazel eyes or green eyes,
blue
brown
eyes, this is
perfect
just
color.
a beautiful color. And I'm just popping that just on Margaret's lid.
Can you see that?
Really super simple.
That is pretty.
It is a really nice color.
Yeah. And I've actually made a point of mentioning in previous videos that I don't go up above the eyelid.
No.
I literally, because of my eyes, I just go on the lid.
Yeah. And if you were somebody that had, say you had a hooded eye or a vanishing lid, you would go slightly above the socket line.
Right. But with a darker color maybe.
With something that is more of a mattish, sort of mid-tone color rather than maybe a shimmery purple. Or I've got a really gorgeous color called Heather, which is a matte purple, which is so beautiful.
This is pretty. I love this shadow so much.
It is such a pretty color, and it just lifts your eyes really beautifully.
It's gorgeous.
Now, we're keeping it simple because I know that there's some people that, like I said, don't want to wear a lot of makeup. So I'm going to use a purple pencil to line the eyes. You could use a gray, like a charcoal gray. That would be really gorgeous. You could even use like a greeny color if you wanted to do like a contrasty color thing. Fantastic.
And I mentioned this in another video that I did. I used a powder eyeshadow, which Marianne does too. But just a little coverage above your lid.
Let me grab that. Actually, let me grab that powder shadow. I've got it right here.
Have you got it there?
I've got a powder one
here. Is that yours? It's purple one. But they actually make your eyelashes look thicker and bigger, or fuller. Okay, so that's and this is just a powder which you dab on. It's like a really cool technique.
Is just, you could just take a powder eyeshadow. Because if you don't have a special brush for it, you can have a special brush. But if you didn't have a special brush, you can use a cotton bud or Q-tip.
Yeah.
And I'm just going just along the base of Margaret's lashes with that. It is just fabulous.
Yeah, you're not trying to create an eye, like a cat eye or anything like that. You're just thickening the lashes.
What it does, exactly. It just gives the lashes a little bit fullness.
That's really lovely.
And this is, I'm going to show you, this is a really bright color. It doesn't look like that, does it?
No, because my eyelashes just sort of cover it a little bit and it blends in.
Yeah, it blends really nicely. Nice, so you don't have to be afraid of using a bolder color.
I've never thought of using a Q-tip because it is like, if you're delicate, if you're having trouble with a small brush, the Q-tip is just so more manageable.
Absolutely.
You can't make a mistake.
No,
really.
Exactly. And if you really want to make it a stronger color, you can dip your Q-tip into a little bit of water, make sure it's not saturated, but just a little bit of water, and then use it with your eyeshadow. And voila, really good.
Can you use that with any eyeshadow?
Any eyeshadow, as long as you don't do it right in the middle. It's not, when they dry, they go back to their normal eyeshadow. But if you plunk it right in the middle and then you want to use that eyeshadow, you have to wait for it to dry. So I always do it on the edge.
Okay.
Best place for it. So you can
there's
do
the
that.
eye. That's pretty. Okay, let's finish the... This is so fun, having someone do your makeup for you. You should work together as a team. Find a friend and have them come and do your makeup.
Well, also too, it gives you a different perspective, doesn't it? Because I've had a friend of mine do my makeup just because we were chatting. She said, "Oh, let me do yours." And she did one technique that I've actually nicked. I'm so sorry. She knows I have, but she knows. Because it's a really good one. Yeah. All right, let me get you to. Let me just do it here. Now with Margaret's eye, because Margaret's got big eyes, I can go along the whole lash line on the upper lid. If you've got a smaller eye, then you might want to just do it in the center bit where it's iris to iris. And that looks really great. And that opens up your eye. And then you can...
I've got pretty round, biggish eyes, which I love. So.
You do have big eyes, which is great. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit underneath too. So if you look up for me, I'm going to just take that. And
ooh, I never do this, ever.
Take a look.
Okay.
Look at that. That looks really pretty.
I can't see in the mirror so much, but do it. I don't ever do that, so that's kind of cool. That'll be fun to look at close up.
But because I'm doing it, look up again for me. Because I'm doing it with the powder, it's not as much and as strong as if you were doing it with a pencil. So you're getting that.
Oh, I can see another mirror better. Yeah, pretty. You can We've got a mirror behind a mirror here.
Yeah, we got mirrors everywhere.
Yeah, this is great.
But that just gives that that extra bit of softness. Now, I'm going to let you do your own mascara.
Ariane, just to continue with that for 1 second, using the Q-tip is really friendly. Like, it doesn't feel like you're going to poke it in your eye or you're going to do anything. You literally, you've got enough on, there's enough on there. It's not like it's just a shadow. A faint shadow. It's actually color.
And you can use it with any eyeshadow that you want. You can even, so say you had your favorite color pencil and you didn't want to go in there with your pencil because you don't like this happening to you. Yeah. You can take your Q-tip thing and take a little bit of the pencil.
Not even on the powder.
Yeah. You can take it from the pencil like that. And I can do it on, should I do it on me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got my glasses mark on my nose. Hold on, I can't see. Okay. And then you can just run it along like that.
Excuse the format, by the way, guys. We're sitting literally head to cheek here, yeah.
But you can use it that way as well. So you can use it with your pencil. If you're someone that you say you bought a pencil and you think, oh crumbs, I don't like that pencil coming at me like this. It freaks me out. Yeah. Take this. And it makes it so much easier.
It's super cool. Did you want me to use my own mascara?
Yeah, because you were telling me how nice it is. So
no, this is not the one that I said was. But there's two mascaras that I've fallen in love with. The first one is this Rare Beauty, which I've been using for a long time. This is a mini version, but I like it. It's got a very sort of short, kind of stubby. Brush. It's not very concealer.
Hold on, let me give you a mirror
so you can see. So I can see. And the other one that I discovered while I was here in the UK was Milani. They do one called Anti-Gravity. I don't know whether you've see Ariane uses her products and she's got fantastic mascara.
But do you know what? For me, I love it when people use their own products as well. Can you see okay on that?
This is like a huge magnifying glass.
Let me get you a smaller one. Hold on.
Honestly, I'm 20 times bigger. I can see my eye, let alone put the mascara on. So talk amongst yourselves there.
Okay, so
questions that people might have about hooded eyes or makeup or
okay, so with a hooded eye or what I call a vanishing lid, a lot of women think that this is a detriment. Actually, it is not. It is a big plus. I love doing women's eyes that have a hooded eye or a vanishing lid. It can really open up. They're the best ones to do a smoky, sexy eye on because it is just lends itself so beautifully for it. So if you've got any questions, if you pop them over to Margaret, I will definitely. In the comments below.
Yeah, we're in YouTube. We're in the YouTube world. We can leave comments. And leave your comments as we're doing this because I'm not going to apologize because this is life, right? This is how it happens. We were not expecting to do a video. We were going to do a live show. So we're kind of just sitting in the kitchen table here. Yeah. But anyway, so that's just one coat, and that's pretty much all I would do.
That looks lovely. Isn't it pretty? Really nice. Yeah, definitely.
It's a nice mascara, and it doesn't clump together. You could put a couple of coats if you wanted something more dramatic.
That's very nice. I like that a lot.
It's a nice
I love looking at other people's makeup as well. I'm not saying that you have to only use mine, but there's some great stuff out there, but I'm just showing Margaret some new things.
So but this is great. So anyway, we've got mascara on. So eyes are done. And you know something? That is like a really simple eye look. But
very
it's beautiful.
Very easy to do. It isn't challenging. It isn't hard for someone to figure out. Yeah. And I love simplicity. Me too. For me, simplicity is key. We shouldn't be sitting there slaving over it unless that's something that you want to do.
This is great. And I was just, as I pulled my hair back, I thought, this is kind of a day look. You could but then if you were to just go out for the evening, just the eyes. It's so.
Well, you could just maybe put a little bit more on the outer corners or something like that, just to give it a little bit more depth and sort of dynamic. Okay,
cheeks. Let's do cheeks or whatever you're going to do. Bronzer.
Yeah. Okay, we're going for bronzer. This is a cream bronzer. I created a cream bronzer because I needed something that would work on people who have got high coloring and rosacea because I've got really high coloring rosacea. I will show you at another time, but I really do.
And by the way, just incidentally. Ariane has her own Instagram channel, and she does live shows on Monday. So, and people submit questions. You want to just...
Yeah.
Anyways, they submit questions, and so if you've got any questions for Ariane or you want to learn more about her or products, check her out on Instagram, Ariane Poole, right?
Yeah.
So there, you want
ArianePoole.cosmetics.
Okay.
Because there's a me one on my own, which is nothing. There's no posts on that at all.
So what are you doing here?
I'm taking a little bit of bronzer and I'm putting a little bit underneath your cheekbones to give them a lift. A little bit along. We do love it along the jawline.
This works, guys. It really does. The illusion. But the thing that's nice about this bronzer is, as Ariane mentioned, it's like a very neutrally bronze. It's not like an orangey.
Oh no!
What are you doing there? What was that?
Oh, I always do the upper lip.
I never put it there.
What are you doing? I did the upper lip now. Most people, when they put on a bronzer, they go, where the sun just kissed me, or wherever the sun kisses me.
Right.
Well, the sun kisses you all over. The thing is, if you go out in the sunshine, this bit does get a bit of a tan on it. If you only put it here and here, you end up with this sort of
little grin,
this weird mustachy area that looks a little bit discolored from the rest of our faces.
It's so true.
It is very true.
But you're using quite a big brush for this. A lot of times I use quite a small brush for bronzing, but you're using...
I'm using this kind of size. I'm
covering
using
a good area.
Yeah, and because I just want to get it to be a soft coverage.
Right.
Nothing too...
It's not contouring.
Not contouring. It is a really soft color. I did a little bit on your nose, like I said, on that there. A little bit on your cheek, as your chin, not your cheek. A little bit along the...
Under the jowls.
Oh, I know. That's the bit that I like. Because
it really doesn't...
It tightens and lifts.
Yeah.
Somebody said to me, oh, it's like putting an underwire bra on. I thought, oh, okay, fine, whatever.
But this is cool. Okay, and now what?
Okay, so then we're going to go on to cream blush, which again, if you're anybody out there that has high coloring or rosacea, even when we get rid of the high coloring, if we soften that down with foundation or whatever, we are still needing a bit of blush. I know that sounds like, why would you do that? But you're putting controlled color back into your face.
Right.
And as we get older, we lose color. We go gray, we get lighter in our hair color. You do the same thing on your skin.
Okay.
So I'm using a really soft pinky kind of color. It's a pinky coral.
What is that called?
This one is called Sunrise.
Sunrise, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan, and I've talked about it before, of cream products in general. But cream blush, I think, makes just an older skin, which is, maybe a little drier or... Yeah. Wow, that's very
What
pretty.
I love about this is,
Sure.
It gives a really nice glow to your skin, but not making you look sweaty.
You're bringing that in covering the whole cheek. Yeah, not just...
The way, if you're looking at where to blush, we don't blush back here. We don't blush up here underneath our eyes.
It's in the cheek, the actual cheek.
We actually blush here where we get a flush of color. And if you put it here, it's almost like you take your a point from here to here, and that's X marks the spot.
There.
And it just lifts the face, and it looks really fresh, and it gives a beautiful glow, and a glow that doesn't look sweaty.
That's pretty.
There's a difference between glowing and looking like you're having a hot flush, isn't there?
Yes.
We don't...
Oh, that's... I don't think you can see this because I'm looking in my mirror, and it's really pretty. The color is gorgeous, but it's subtle, but it's really nice.
Yeah, it is a really... And if you want more color... You can add more color. I only do these 2 shades at the moment, but there will be more shades coming. But I wanted to do one that would go for somebody that was afraid of putting a blush on, that they could use it. Someone that liked a blush, they could put a little bit more on, and they could get more color.
Yeah, this is cool. Okay.
So that's that. Now, this is the bit that's going to be the scary bit, because we're going to go on to lips. And I'm going to get...
I looked at the tube here that you're going to show me.
Okay, so we're going to get one of these ones. So... Okay. These are lip stains. I love a lip stain. I never used to love a lip stain because they were really drying on the lips. This is not drying on the lips. Yeah. So we're trying to decide whether Margaret uses the coral or the cerise. Now, they don't look like this on. And you put some on, is it?
Yeah, I was going to show you, but I just want to, I could use either of these. I put them on my finger to test because we were talking about which color. I was going to wear pink, we knew that. But I put them on my finger. Now, a lip tint, the beauty of a lip tint is that it's not just a lipstick that rubs off after you have a couple of drinks or whatever, or, it stays a tint. It tints your lip. A color. So here are the 2 colors that I put on. I dabbed them on my fingers for 10 seconds?
10 seconds, and then you wipe them off.
And then she said, you better wipe them off.
Because they're going to be there for a while.
So there's the coral, and there's the pink. And I think the pink. What do you think?
Well, let's try the pink, and we can always put the coral over the top.
Okay.
What I like about this is you don't need a lip liner.
Yeah.
Which is great. So I'm going to let you do this yourself.
Okay, super.
So let me...
Well, and lip liners are kind of cool if your lipstick runs and stuff, but this is it's not so much of a lipstick, it's more of a
it's not going to run. So if you're somebody that can't get on with a lip liner and you think, oh my gosh, this is too much. Yeah. So you're going to just follow your lip. How's that?
Uh-huh.
You follow your lip along. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't run. It doesn't do anything. And I'm going to get Margaret. We've got a little glass of water here. And I'm going to get her to take a drink out of the glass of water. And you can see it does not come off on the glass. She didn't know she was going to do that one. telling her that she's going to do that in a second.
Okay, now there's no lip liner on, but I can actually see by putting a little bit of pressure on that,
you can create almost a lip
liner.
Yes, exactly. So you've got this one, and it is a really gorgeous color. Now, if you
it's very bright, but we're going to put a gloss on to make it.
We are going to put a gloss onto it. So So I'm going to get you to just wait a second and then take a drink of water.
Okay. The thing that I want to mention about lip tints, though, is that I've never used a lip tint, but I'm really happy because when you put a lip gloss on, they do not last very long. You know, and I keep a lip gloss in my purse, and I'm always dabbing it on. But eventually the lipstick's gone, but now you've got a tint on your lips. It's not going. You know, you're always going to have a bit of color that you can enhance with all kinds of lip glosses.
And if you wanted to do a layered color, you could put the coral color over the top. But have a little sip. Now
we haven't done this. Is the first time. Yeah, experiment.
Okay. Look at there's nothing on the glass.
Nothing on the glass.
I want you to
just a lemon floating inside.
Yeah.
Okay,
drink properly. Just drink properly. Yeah. Now take a look. Swing it around. There's nothing on the glass.
That's cool.
That's good, isn't it? So
that is cool. Wow. No, there's not even a slight tint. And usually
there's a little bit of something.
When I do my videos, I'm usually going like trick, sort of get lipstick off your teeth, but you're not getting nothing.
Nothing. Isn't that great?
I love it. No, all right. That's very cool. Lip tint.
So, okay, let's put a little bit of gloss on you. I'm going to go for
Which gloss is this? Is this the Wonderful?
This is Pawpaw, and it's a vegan gloss. It's
Pawpaw.
Pawpaw. It's a corally color. I thought, because you were saying that you were worried that this one might be a bit blue on you. If it was, then we're going to put Pawpaw, which has got a coral color. I mix these colors together all the time. So I absolutely love doing that. Look at that.
That's very pretty. This feels so good. It's like creamy.
Yeah, and this is vegan, so it's really, really lovely.
Wow.
Isn't that a nice color on you?
I don't normally wear quite that dark, to be honest. Yeah. I would wear more of a nudie pinky color, or more of a vibrant pink, but that's really nice. It goes with the blush. It's beautiful.
What you can do is if you do a stain and you want it a little bit lighter, you could use a lighter colored gloss with it.
That's pretty. Well, I'll advertise another company. I have a lip gloss from Context.
Do you have that with you?
No, I don't have it with me actually, and it is a shame because they're really cool. But it's like almost a creamy, like a frosted color. Yeah. But it's got pigment in it, and I could see like layering this with different, like you could even put a little bit of lighter in the middle or whatever. But I think that's very pretty. It goes with the eyes too. It's all the pinky purple.
The colors go really nice. It goes with your necklace as well, very nicely. But
pink bead down here. Yeah.
But what is really nice is that lipstick will stay. The gloss will come off. Now, if you take a sip now of the glass, and you can see the gloss on the, just so that you know that Margaret isn't cheating.
Well, you can see
it there.
I didn't really touch the glass, but you can see it.
You can see it. It literally
the gloss is gone.
But I'm going to give you a tissue now. Hold on, we're going to do even more. Blot the gloss off.
Okay.
And give it a good rub. You can rub it as hard as you like.
I keep forgetting I've got this lip tint.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's still there.
It's still there. That's really cool.
Okay. And so if you're someone that really struggles with like lip tint or lipsticks coming off, and you want to have something as a base and then apply your favorite lipstick over the top, that's a really good way of doing it.
And what's nice is it's not sticky. It's not like it's
not dry, is it? It doesn't feel like you want to go.
Actually, Ariane, that's actually pretty revolutionary. I'm actually saying this genuinely. I've never tried it before, but I've tried a lot of not tints, but base like lipsticks, matte lipsticks to get that color. Like you tend to use a matte lipstick in order to get some color. Yeah. And then it dries so badly that you want to just wipe it off or just cover it with gloss.
I want to show you this color here. And I say to people, this looks like mud. Let me put it on my finger, which is the color it would go. This is a really pretty rose color. Maybe this is the color we should have used.
Let's have a look.
But I'm going to just show you. So that's a nudie rose kind of color.
That's pretty.
Isn't that a pretty color? But if you saw this, you would go, you are kidding me.
It's like magic.
No, it is. This is such
your finger? Yeah, it's a very gentle.
It's really so. If somebody wants something that's a little bit softer, a little bit more neutral, I wanted to show you a bolder color, mainly because But that color is so nice.
That's pretty. Where's the other two? Yeah. The other two colors.
I feel like we're doing finger puppets, but it really, and this is a great one. This is called Muted Rose. It is such a pretty color, but if you saw it in this. Yeah. You would run a mile from it, wouldn't you?
So always to have a go, try them out before you go into the shops.
And the reason why I got us to do it our fingertips here like this is because this is the closest to your
didn't know
lip
that.
color. If you put it on here, it's a different color because there's no.
And you do that all the time. You put it on there.
Well,
all
this,
the time.
Yeah, this
But
is
put it here.
great to check for texture. So if you're feeling how it feels, you can put it there. But if you want to see what the color is, put it on your fingertips.
I feel like I'm with my grandson and I want to put like little eyes
I
on.
know. I said we look like we're playing with finger puppets, but that's it. So that is it. So it's really, really simple. There's not very much we put on. It was like
fantastic.
a few products.
What is that other lip gloss that we looked at that was really, was it Wonder?
I will
was
go
called?
grab it. Hold
There's
on,
a lip
just a
gloss.
second.
I'm seriously falling in love because I haven't seen a lot of Ariane's new products. Well,
Wonder-
you put it on, haven't you?
I know.
Have you got it on?
I've got.
Do you want to put it on your lips? Because
Okay,
that's your version.
I love Wonder. This
it's
is one of
really
my favorite
pretty.
ones to wear.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the coral on.
Yeah, try the
So-
Wonder. This is another lip gloss. It's a different kind of lip gloss, right?
Yeah, this is a plumping one.
Yeah, but it's got a shine, a kind of a glow to it, and a little bit of a this highlighter effect. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that.
I love this.
That's a really nice
I
color.
love the Wonder.
Yeah,
But you can put any color over top. That's what I like about the lip stains.
have you got a lip brush anywhere?
I don't actually. Oh, hold on. Maybe I do.
Because I want to put some on my lips. I think it's so pretty.
Hold on.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves because I'm trying to find a lip brush.
We will find
I
a
know
lip
I
brush.
do have
I just
to-
don't want to use her. I just don't want to use your lip gloss thingy. I'll take some off of it, but I
I'm going
just
to do this. Here, hold on.
okay. What do you? Oh, she's gonna put it on my hand.
I'll put a little bit there.
Okay,
There
and
you
I'll
go.
just grab it
Yeah.
and.
This
is pretty.
The Wonder is such a gorgeous color. I love that
it's
color
really
so much.
lovely. I love this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, Ariane, I think you've transformed me.
I think you look fantastic.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the eyes, particularly. You've given me that kind of that inspiration to use a color again, purple. I tend to go with the taupe and the nice browns and so on.
Well, do you know what? Sometimes it's nice to just
pretty.
to vamp it up, especially going into the autumn and winter. This is great if you're wearing grays or chocolate browns and you don't want to wear a brown on your eyes. Fantastic.
No, it's a nice alternative. So listen, my love, thank you so much. This is like a 10-year anniversary. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. If you've got comments, now, if you've got questions, normally in a live show, of course, we would have been chatting away with questions.
Absolutely,
And that was my plan originally. But if you've got questions, put them in the comments. And I am going to send...
we have a code as well to give you.
Oh my gosh, code. Yes, if you want to, go ahead.
Okay, so because I love the 60andMe community, and truthfully, I really do, because I feel like I was there not quite at the beginning, but pretty darn close at the. So if you put 60, the number, and the little and sign, on the whatever that's called,
ampersand,
and then me, M-E, in capitals, M-E. 20, you get 20% off.
So is it 60 with the words, like 60?
No,
the letter,
the number, 60 and M-E.
Okay, cool. I'll put it in the description underneath. I'll put underneath.
So that was very good English.
What was I saying at the end? Anyway, I forgot what you've forgotten. I was going to say something. But anyway, they're all questions. If you have a question, put them in the comment section below. And I'm going to send them to Ariane, and she'll send me replies. And what I was thinking of doing, Ariane, is having people come to your, like a Wednesday, or is it Wednesday or Monday that you do?
I do Monday live, and then I do an Ask Ariane on Wednesday.
Right.
So if you've got, I might do some of the Ask Ariane's live as well, because I really quite like doing a live. So if you want to ask me any questions, I will answer your questions, and I will go into, what you can do and things that what may not be working for you and why it won't be working. So it's done. I do it really properly.
Okay.
Very scientifically.
No, it's really, I watch them often. But what I'll do is, now that we've recorded this one, we'll post it. But then I'll also send a little reminder video saying Ariane is going to answer all the questions that you gave us on this video at her live show on Wednesday, whatever date. And then you can go there. And if you've got any personal questions, just let me know in the comments, and I will send you Ariane's address, her email address, so that you can, if you've got a specific thing that you really need her help with.
Yeah, because we are all different. We're all different, and you're all beautiful. On my heart of hearts, I do feel that. I'm not making that up. I'm not saying that. I just think that sometimes we get told the wrong thing, and then we get frustrated and we get disillusioned. And I don't want that. I want you to feel great about yourselves.
Well, we appreciate you here. I love having you in my world, in my family. And Ariane is one of us, as I said, for 10 years. We're all here together on this journey. And feel beautiful. You are beautiful. And
Absolutely.
This was all just fun. We've been having a giggly time.
And if you don't like makeup, that's okay as well. It's fine.
It's been great having you here. Lots and lots of love. Bye.